And I really do mean it, Matthew. You have a very impressive resume and writing skills. And, you know, if I was hiring you for a job, either at a newspaper or something else that was related to writing, I would tend to hire you. I would hire you. Because you talk to me, I feel like I got to know you a little bit. You were thoughtful. You didn't just answer right away at some time, but you had to think about it. You thought about it a little bit, and then answered very, very eloquently. You know, you're
very sure of yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Which was nice.
You're an outstanding person, Matthew. You really are. So.
Now, Mr. Magnet, could you hear him okay sitting across
I
from
could
him?
hear him fine,
okay.
yes.
It was hard for me to hear it, but
yeah.
I am across the room, and it may just be the way his voice carries.
Yeah.
If you're in an interview and there's any background noise, make sure you speak up just a tad, because you are a little soft.
Oh no, I know volume is a problem. When a bit of a joke at work is they prefer me better when I'm sick because I tend to talk louder.
So you've heard that before, that you're soft-spoken. Okay.
Yeah. See, and I kind of took that as a nice quality with that I could hear him.
As long as you could hear him, that was more important.
And I knew that probably other people were having a hard time, but I didn't want to change the way you were talking because I took it as an asset because, you know, when I interview somebody, one of my goals is I want to get to know that person.
Absolutely.
You know, I want to.
It was personable.
If I hire a person in my organization, it's almost like getting married in a way, you know?
Right.
I mean,
absolutely.
It's a commitment, you know? It's, you know, if I hire a person, myself and that person, we're going to spend a lot of time together.
Absolutely.
We're going to get to know each other. So I don't want to hire somebody that's going to be, you know, a troublemaker or somebody I perceive to be somebody that I can't talk to, you know.
As long as he recognizes that if there is background noise, then you're going to have to boost it up. But in this environment, and as long as he could hear you fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
and actually, if I couldn't hear you, I would have said something. You know, I would have said, "Oh, could you just increase your volume a little?"
Sounded very trusting. You know, very sure of himself. You know, I trusted and believed everything that you said about your past and things that you've done. I think your response to your Asperger's sounded very good, and you used it as a strength. Instead of him saying what is a weakness and you saying it there, you said it in the strength box, which I think is a better place to put it, because I see it as a strength as well. I would never say that as a weakness, because you don't want them to think that that's a weakness. So I
agree.
think
you said it right at the right time.
Right.
That's a question that interviewers will often ask. Is there anything else that you want to tell me about yourself? You know, and that was a very good place to put that.
I agree.
And you did a fine job. You really did.
Have you applied for any newspapers or like PBS or anything?
Oh, just about every place around here in Fort Wayne.
Have you had interviews on it?
The closest I've had thus far was I job shadowed at the News Sentinel for a day. Unfortunately, they don't do any internships or anything unless you are in college. And that's the only way they can pay you. They don't do any free internships.
Sign up for a class. No, just kidding.
Currently, though, I'm waiting for Indiana's News Center to get back to me. I applied to a couple positions, and they were going to give me an interview.
As a news writer on it?
One was like a weekend programmer, and said I can't remember exactly what the other position was.
Oh, that'd be great.
And when did you hear back from them that you'd probably get an interview? Was it
Friday.
Oh, so it's recent. Okay, good for you. Good for you.
Well, best of luck with that, man.
Yeah, when are you expecting to hear from them, did they say?
Tomorrow, hopefully.
Oh, email me, let me know.
Okay.
I got an interview. I would love to know. That's phenomenal. Well, good luck. I think you'll do great. You know what, and the other thing that you did in your life that is going to pay off is the things that you did while you were in college. Even though your work experience now doesn't necessarily have writing, you still have some experience, which is going to mean a lot.
The saddest part, and I've joked about to other people, for one example, there's an older woman who comes in every once in a while and has us rewrite her poetry. She submits it to art contest. The funny thing is she's the one getting the awards.
That's too good. Isn't that the truth?
How did you feel doing that?
Well, it's my job.
No, I mean
No,
the
the interview.
Oh,
sorry,
sorry,
I
sorry.
switched gears on you.
Do you get anxiety or?
No, not really.
Yeah.
If
It
you
didn't
had
sound like
any
it.
anxiety, it was not it was not obvious. It was not apparent.
Yeah.
So you seem very relaxed.
Good job, Matthew.
You know, the other thing in your favor, Matthew, is you've held that job at Staples for
Yeah,
8
long
years,
time.
8 or 9 years.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
that says
great.
a lot to an employer that you kept the job that long, no matter what kind of job it is.
Mm-hmm. Yep, good job. You'll get somewhere. You will, for sure. We'll all be reading your articles soon.